Okay, round three in the books, a good win. Really felt like the team came out and kept the pressure on, right, for 4 quarters in all 3 phases. Obviously, there's a lot to clean up. We can still get a lot better, and we should. We should learn from this. But, defensively, it was quite an effort. It was a unique game, right, to get the pick six. Offense, we really didn't even get on the field till the end of the first quarter. So just a unique game in that regard. But defense coming up big, scoring 16 points, back-to-back safeties in 2 games. That's quite an accomplishment. Just guys making plays all over the field. They're great individual play, but what we're more interested in is great team play. And so defense played great. Special teams really excelled, made big plays. Field position was good for us the whole game. We took advantage of those opportunities when we had a chance to get the pooch kick from the 50. That was perfect execution. And then offensively, we're just very efficient today. Very efficient. We're good in the red zone. We're good, made plays where we needed to make plays. And so did a good job there. And Kevin Bowen, I kept thinking the whole game about 3 and outs. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And so I think we made it through. I think we made it through without one. So anyway, open it up for questions.
All right, Michael Chappell, you want to start us off?
Well, Frank, you did have one, but we won't dwell on that. But
Are you sure, Chap?
I sit next to Kevin. I think so. You can wait till Kevin comes and either attaboy him or whatever.
Conti's calling you out and saying you're wrong.
Okay. Well, I've been wrong before. The question is, when your defense plays like it has the last couple of games, does it impact the way you approach things offensively? Or I don't want to say conservative at all, but does it impact the way you call games?
Absolutely. There's maybe 1 4th down in there that I might have gone for, in a different game, in a different situation. But yeah, and a couple decisions along the way in that game were played specifically because of were made specifically because of how good the defense was playing.
All right, no 3 and outs. I apologize.
Thank you. No problem, Chap. It's all good.
Joel Erickson.
Frank, with Marvell opting out and Rock with his stomach ailment, how important has it been to have Xavier and TJ play the way they have the last 2 weeks?
I mean, those 2 guys, here's 2 vets come in and just played big time. Xavier with the 2 picks, obviously the pick 6 to start the game out was huge. And then making a play in the end zone. I mean, I have a chance to maybe get a little something going. They really had put together 2 decent drives, I believe, and he comes up with that big play. So, and then TJ, same thing. I mean, TJ's been, since he's been here, he's just the ultimate pro. We know he's a winning player and gives us great versatility and great play. So hats off to both those guys. Go ahead, they're cold.
Stephen Holder.
Hey, Frank, you have a quarterback who has an efficient game like that, even if it's not necessarily, gaudy numbers and that sort of thing. What sort of evaluation do you have of a game like this? Or just an appreciation for just good decisions and that kind of thing?
Phillip was played unreal football today. I really think he's played good football for 3 games, besides 1 or 2 mistakes. But today he was near flawless today. I mean, we'll see the film, but just so accurate with the football, so many good decisions. The knack to make big plays, to be able to hang in the pocket and make the play to Mo. They're bringing pressure, and he just hangs in there to the very last second. And I didn't know if he was going to get it off. I saw the guy was coming free, and he just hangs just long enough to get it off to Mo. He's playing extremely good football. And here's what's great. I mean, Phillips, even though he has great stats, he's not a stat guy. And so, we're at a stage, right, where we got a good football team, and we're not worried about stats. So if he can we play efficient like that on offense. And it bothers me to look at 3rd down, whatever, we were 3 for 10. And that bothers me. But if we keep playing like that, we'll get, we'll win a lot of games.
Bob Kravitz.
Hey, Frank, how did you decide on the face shield, and how many different things did you go through before you decided on the shield?
A lot. I've joked about how many masks I've tried. But that shield actually, I got from a fan who's sent it, invented it. Fog-free shield. Sent it. I wish I knew the guy's name. I'd I'd give him a little love on air, but I can't. He sent it to me a couple of weeks ago, and we just kind of kept it there. I just kind of kept it there with, and then I said, all right, I'm gonna try it this week. And the reason was, you know, I want to obey the rules, and I don't want that to be an issue. And sometimes when I was wearing this thing, it just was falling down a little bit, and I didn't want that to be a factor. So stayed with the face shield. It's actually easier to breathe. It's actually easier to breathe. So yeah, I think we'll stay with the face shield for right now.
Zach Kiefer.
Frank, can your defense keep this up the rest of the season, and why or why not?
I think we have an excellent defense. I've felt this way from the start in training camp. They look good, but you know, listen, this is the NFL. Every week there's good teams we're playing, and you know, we're playing good teams. So, you know, all that matters is that we score one more point than the other team. So I'd like them to keep this up. Obviously, the standards are high and the expectations are high. So, but it's play good football, play winning football, whatever that takes, whatever it takes to win the game. That's what we're focused on.
All right, we'll go three more. Mike Walls.
Hey, Frank, I didn't major in math, but if I'm not mistaken, you have been on staff with Phillip for 95 of his 400 touchdown passes. He joined some elite company today in that category, along with 60,000 passing yards. Can you just kind of elaborate on what Phillip's been able to do with his career when you're in the same category with Drew Brees, Dan Marino, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning and Brett Favre?
You know, we've thought this from the start in the off season when Chris and I were talking about, you know, bringing Phillip here, the opportunity to bring him here. I mean, it was a very unique situation. I mean, as we've talked through that, and I having been with the guy, I know the kind of player this guy is. I know the kind of teammate he is. I know the kind of leader he is. And he's an elite quarterback, and he's so accurate, he's so smart, and he's so tough, and he just has a knack for making plays. So I'm not surprised. He's obviously made a lot of coaches look good, you know, with the way he plays. And I'm sure glad it's worked out for. He's a Colt, and I'm just excited about how he's leading our offense and helping to lead our team.
Kevin Bone.
See, Frank, I told you jinxes aren't real.
I know, I appreciate that, Kevin.
And probably another category that people will throw in the jinx boat. Didn't seem like any injuries. I'm sure that's a positive coming out of what was a pretty dominant performance.
No, it was real positive. So very thankful for that. We'll see how things crop up tomorrow morning. I'm sure there's a few bumps and bruises, but nothing major to report.
Last one, Jamelo.
Just real quick, just wanted to ask about Trey Burton, if you expected him back after 3 weeks on IR.
Yeah, we're hopeful. He's made some good progress. We need to, made some good steps last week. We're not all the way back, but made some good steps. So, we're hopeful, and we'll see how things go this week. See how he responds. And I know he's been, working out over the weekend and getting treatment over the weekend, getting ready to go. So we'll evaluate him, and hopefully we can get him back in the fold. Trey's a big time player and a big time playmaker. So we sure could use him.